What's up, everybody? We are looking at this nice, sleek, reliable 2023 Toyota Highlander L. And this is literally Mr. Reliable here, Mr. 600,000 miles, Mr. Mechanic's most loved vehicle, America's most loved vehicle right here. This is the Toyota Highlander, y'all, and this is the long edition. Now, what's going to surprise you most about this vehicle is actually not going to be the outside, but it's going to be the inside. As you guys know, Toyota is most famous for its safety features and how long and lasting it is. So you're going to notice one tail light, two tail light, three tail light, 4 and 5, which all light up bright like a traffic cone. If somebody was to get behind you and you were to brake, they would see you. Even the side would see you. So let's go ahead and let me show you this really quick before we take a look inside. Let me not show you the inside. That's going to be your blind spot monitoring. If you were driving and I'm walking up to you, that thing will light up bright yellow like a traffic cone. But let's get to it, y'all. Oops, speed ramp. Ooh, my God. Bucket seats right there in the middle for easy access in the third row with a cup holder that sits right here. Let me go ahead and show you guys this as well. You're going to get this nice steering wheel right here. It's going to come with a voice assistant, adaptive cruise control, even lane awareness, and that's going to be your adaptive cruise control where you can set your parameters. So if there's a vehicle that's in front of you, I'll demonstrate and show you guys how that works. I'm not going to yap too much about that. And you're going to have a cool little sunglass hut. Let me show you guys this. So it comes down. That's where you keep your sunglasses. But if you have some bad kids, y'all, you know who has bad kids. You could actually take a look in the third row, all the way up to the third row from your front driver's side seat without always having to do this. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Looking at the front row? That's dangerous, y'all. Another thing is going to be your heated seats and this huge infotainment system. Obviously, the radio does work. You're going to have dual climate control. I'll show you guys right here. This one's at 67, but this one's at 75. If I want to sync it, it's very, very easy. Just do this, and now it goes back to 67. If I don't want to sync it, just do this. You guys see how that works? All right, boom. If you want to change the different type of modes, if it's going to blow on your face, on your feet, if it's going to be your defroster, you would change it right there. If you want to mess with the rear, let me show you this. Rear climate. Now I'm turning up the rear. As you guys can see right there, that thing is now on. So if your babies are saying, hey, mom, I'm cold, or hey, mom, I'm this, I'm that, you don't have to reach your hand back here and fiddle with it and see if you're touching the right buttons. Go ahead and click rear climate. You can control it from right there. If you want to get off of rear climate, all you would do is you'll go back to the passenger side, and now you're messing with the front. As you guys can see, you have some storage department right here. Nice, sleek metal design right here, which I absolutely love. And this is your wireless phone charger. As you guys can kind of see, it does work, and this is the space for it. And it works as so. USB port, USB-C right there. That's going to be your nice 12-volt proof that it is working. You're going to have different drive modes, y'all. So you're going to have a sport mode if you want to cut up and act up in traffic, normal mode, or eco mode if the 29 miles per gallon that you're getting on the highway just isn't enough for you. You're going to have that nice slide in. We can just slide it. It's just so, that is actually addicting, y'all. I could do that all day. Just sliding back and forth. I love that. This thing is so deep, it actually fits my whole elbow in there. So that is really, really cool, y'all. It does have a snow mode. So if you're, last about a couple months ago, we did inquire about 12 inches of snow. This vehicle has a snow mode, so you have nothing to worry about. And you just have more storage departments all throughout this space right here. And I will also show you, this thing only has 23,000 miles. So you still do have that factory warranty. And I never even showed you guys this. Let's check it out. That's going to be your nice sunroof that comes with the vehicle. There you go. So your kids can actually enjoy the stars from the back as well. Let me close this because it is raining. Y'all, I am working to get this video for you guys. Speakers all around. No matter where you are in the vehicle, it's going to sound like you're at a straight concert. As you guys can see, it is raining. Okay, we make it into this nice third row. You do have your sun visors. Ooh! So if you got sun in your kids' eyes, just tell them to pull their sun visors up, and it'll take all the sun out their eyes. You can control the rear climate from the back. How cool. Cup holders right there. Little storage department right there. Another sun visor on the other side. Easily able to click it right there. That's going to be your AC climate control, where you can move up, down. You can close your little lights. They do work. Same thing right here. And it's so easy to get into the third row. Yes, I can climb through here. That's obvious. Let's not be just a pair of jacket shades right here. Watch this, y'all. Click this. Boom. Move it up. I'll take one large step. And here I am. I'm in the third row. Just like that. As easy as so. And I did close my sunroof. Dang it, I wanted to get a nice view. And this is the third row, you guys. Let's see if we can actually recline this a little bit. And we can recline the third row seats. So I can kind of recline, as you guys can see. Ooh, y'all. We got some smooth sailing. Come on now. I got a little bit of headroom. I'm 6'1", and I can fit in the third row. Why can't your littlest of kids fit in there as well? All right, you guys, you can also knock down the third row for more space. Let's see. You can slide this thing back with one hand, or if you want to move it, you would just do this. Hold it back, and boom. It can be done with one hand, y'all. Super, super easy. Toyota Highlander opens up as so. One click of a button. Once again, you can let this down for more space. That's going to be your subcompact truck with all your parts. If you were to open this, that's going to be your jack. Close it out and click that button. Right underneath here is going to be your spare tire, y'all. Toyota Highlander, super, super sick. I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and take a closer look inside. And yes, you can operate your lift gate from inside, and it lets you know what's being open and who doesn't have the seatbelt on. If safety wasn't a priority, then I don't know what is. Take a look. Boom, come back down. Look at that, y'all. Wait a minute, let me show you guys. There you go. It just closed. There we go. Let's open this because I want to look at the nice rain. It is definitely a vibe. Now let's do this, y'all. We're about to go ahead and take this thing for a spin. Windshield wipers works absolutely great. And let's see how this thing performs on the road. Okay? Let's do it, y'all. If you guys have ever drove with me, you know the best way to drive a vehicle is absolutely gun it. Woo! That thing runs like a horse, y'all. I like it, and I'm on my eco mode right now, telling me that I'm saving some gas. It definitely does have some horsepower, y'all. This thing is turbocharged. At 31 miles per gallon for a Toyota Highlander with third row, that is absurd. You don't see 31 miles per gallon in Toyota Highlanders and third row vehicles. You don't see that. That is absolutely absurd, you guys. I get that on my Honda Accord, and it's a sedan. So if you get that in a third row vehicle, and I just love these nice lighter interior seats. I think they look so cool. They really bring out the guts of a vehicle. They really bring out the guts of a vehicle, because nothing else impresses me like a nice interior, because that's where you're going to spend the remainder of your day in your vehicle, not looking at the outside, but it's the inside. When these lights cut on, when you unlock it, think about it. All you're going to see these nice lighter beige interior seats, and it's going to completely make your day. Also, what's going to make your day is if somebody was to steal your charger and you're pissy about it and you're like, somebody stole my charger. Well, guess what? You have a wireless phone charger that you can always rely on no matter what, and that thing will do its job and charge your phone. The funny thing is, I just had a customer call me bragging about their old Toyota. And mind you guys, I come from a family of Toyotas. My mom had a Toyota. I have a Toyota. She has a Lexus now, so she went to a more luxurious Toyota. And Toyotas always treat my customers right. Every time I sold a Camry, it's always treated me right. Every time I sold a Tacoma, and I've never actually sold a Highlander. So if you guys want to be my first, hey, I'm taking applications, y'all. I'm taking applications. So this nice dual climate control is amazing too, because I remember back in my day. Wait a minute, y'all. Maybe I'll click that button. But y'all, this dual climate control, back when I was playing basketball, and we were going on tournament drives, my mom used to always, and I mean always, y'all, we got this huge tractor in my way, used to always make me sit over there with a blanket, because obviously we didn't have dual climate control. But nowadays, if she wants to be colder, she can be colder. If I want to be hotter, I can be hotter, and she can stay at her 67 right there, and the kids in the back could be at their own little temperature as well, which I think is just so neat. This tractor literally is not gonna let me through. Oh, let's see. I think he's letting me go. Oh, there we go. All right, y'all. This thing got traction too in wet weather. I love it. We're finna go over some rocks and gravel. In the meantime, if you guys have any questions, y'all, I put my number down below for you guys to absolutely spam me. Blow up my phone like you love me and you haven't heard from me in 6 months, y'all. Text me, ask me for questions, ask me for the auto check. Tell me get underneath the bay. Tell me to taste the oil. Do what you need for me to do so that I can make this the easiest car shopping experience you've ever had. We're finna go over some rocks and gravel. Stay tuned. I'm gonna give you guys an inside test of what it sounds like to ride over rocks and gravel in a Toyota Highlander. This is going to be sick. Okay, let's do it, y'all. My manager's gonna be pissed at me, y'all. He always told me not to drive a vehicle over some rocks and gravel when it's wet, but for you guys, I'll do anything. Let me shut up. We're going over some rocks and gravel now. I'll take my hand off the wheel so you guys can see the stabilization. Let's go. Miles per hour. It's pretty stable, y'all. Pretty stable. I'm still going in a straight line. I would rate this vehicle an honest, y'all, honest and transparent 10 out of 10. With my history of Toyotas, my customer's history of Toyota, and nevertheless, a customer called me maybe 2 hours ago, less than an hour ago, bragging about her Camry getting 650,000 miles and then selling it to somebody else, and it made it to 1 million miles. There's a video on my phone right now where it says mechanics, what is mechanics' guess of what vehicle is most likely to last 500,000 miles, and everybody said Toyota. I love the lighter interior seats on this one. You still have factory warranty, so if something was to break down, it's not coming out of your pocket. But although I say that, don't take that for granted, y'all. So 2023, that bumper-to-bumper warranty expires in 1 year. If you guys knew how many moving parts, if you guys knew how fast 7,000 RPMs were and how fast these parts have to move in conjunction to make this vehicle operate correctly, you would understand, and you would probably be amazed on how this thing is still working. So please, y'all, it takes about 40 extra bucks a month. Protect it, for God's sake. We live in a small town. I don't want you guys snarling at me from across Walmart. Protect your vehicle for as low as a Netflix subscription. Do it for my peace of mind, for your peace of mind, and so that we can have a great experience, okay? Let's get it, y'all. Another thing, y'all, I would tell you guys, with the dual climate control, heated seats, sunroof, still under factory warranty, you're gonna have home garage settings, so you can actually set your home garage with these buttons right here. I'll show you guys how to do that when you guys get here. And you're gonna have this nice little sunglass hut, what they don't make anymore, but also a nice rear view so you can see what your kids are doing, what mess and what trouble they're getting into. I love how addicting this sliding thing is, and I love how it can fit my elbow in, y'all. I love how these windshield wipers act correctly. I love how this just got taken through service and they found absolutely no issues. Blind spot monitoring is an absolute steal, y'all. A Toyota Highlander, how could you not go with it? That would be my question. But I love it, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and knock out one last final look to see if we can see any scratches, any dents, any dings, any riffraff, y'all. In the meantime, I want you guys to like and comment on what you liked most about this experience right here, right now. And subscribe if you guys want to see more daily content. I want to make car shopping as easy, as pain-free as possible, so I make these videos. So show your support, show your love back by taking a simple like, and commenting. It takes 5 seconds out of your day, and it makes me literally squirm at night. Like, I'd be so happy jumping in my seat, noticing that you guys like my vehicle. So I appreciate you guys tenfold. We're gonna do one last final look and we'll wrap this video up, okay? You guys are the best. Let's get it. Guys, let's do one last final look. As you can see, this paint is absolutely clean, hasn't been touched whatsoever. I'm trying to kind of hurry up, y'all, because there is somebody on the lot and I want to grab them. But this thing is absolutely clean. You got to check it out for yourself. If you want to see my customer had to say about it, I'm gonna click the video on the right, click the video on the left. If you want to see more daily use content, click that big button right there in the middle. You guys rock, you guys are awesome, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Text me down below. All right, y'all, deuces. I'll see you guys later.